Atugendeke Canada eno anti it's Canada Convention 2024 NUP Canada Convention 2024 etandika leero era n'omukulembeze Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Bobi Wine yatuuse dda naye waliwo obubaka buno bwenjagala okubawa obuli Canada n'omukulembeze
power NUP and everywhere. Please take your seats, ladies and gentlemen. I recognize that time is running very fast. I salute you, comrade leader of opposition. Indeed, Museveni knows that people never voted for him. He says people malonda bubi. The people should be telling him wabba bubi. Yabanyo, mama Sereza. I have to salute comrade Chove. Mbogo, ataliwa Mbogo na ila yete nyeni Mbogo, and the entire leadership of the Orawa chapter. Is it Orawa? All along I was reading Orawa until I came here and I was told that when you're out of Uganda, the T becomes R. So now I know that I am Seramo. I salute you, comrades, leaders, this chapter. I salute the overall chapter leader of Canada and all of you comrades, those that hold positions and those that don't. The foot soldiers of this chapter, it's so encouraging. Many of them are looked at as underdogs when we are home. Naked foot soldier, now you know that the undying spirit of fighting for freedom in Uganda everywhere. I salute you, comrades. I salute you, the delegation that we came with from Uganda, the Right Honorable Leader of our opposition platform, the Secretary General, Comrade Zake, the Commissioner of Parliament, the real Commissioner of Parliament. All of you, ladies and gentlemen, members of the People Power Movement and the National Unity Platform, we are honored to be here. It's very encouraging. Unlike Community Secretary General, who was disheartened, and rightly so, by the brain drain. He's here, alaba, ono, masters in Chino, ono yasoma chino, ono yasoma chiri, but we cannot be home to benefit our country. Equally, we have so many talents that are here, that are scattered all over the world, that should be benefiting home. Many of you are not home because your mind cannot be accepted home. Uganda tokkirizibwa kubanga otegeera. Bwefuula ategeera oba osemberedde okutemulwa. I salute you, comrades. But for me, like I said, unlike SG, which is certain, me, I'm very encouraged. I'm encouraged by finding new people here. I'll tell you, friends, project in Canada, I was a kuba muziki. Ngabantu bajja okutulaba kukendeza stress, because we know you get stressed so much. Ngamukungana bwe muti, because we want to reduce stress. Nekati mukungana tusobole okwongerako stress. Musobole okugabana stress naffe. Thank you very much. That's so pathetic of you. We come together to find ways of solving the problem back home. That shows that you left Uganda, but Uganda never left you. Thank you very much. You give so much hope to the people of Uganda. Many people that we speak to, bagamba anze sana ningende Canada. Sida, temuda muna kumpuliza. And that's true, because there are many people, some of them were comrades in the struggle. Others came to us. They bagamba man twagala kuduka Uganda. They have never been Uganda. Some made their way here, but because they were ardent supporters of change back home. We recommended them. Nenga esi wagambe abasinga bafune empapula todabomulabako. So to see nti mmwe muli eno nemuti agitating kubanga mmanyi Uganda yewamu. Thank you very much, comrades. Temugenda kubeera ba Canadians. No, you can get the papers, you can get the passport and all that, but your heart will always be where you will be buried. Because your families are there, your people are there, your soul is planted in Uganda. It's even encouraging to see that most people here are young people. I salute you for bringing your children, for trying to impact that ideology in the minds of our young people. This is the only way the struggle is going to keep going. I keep telling my friends that one thing that we can't guarantee is that myself or us are the ones that are going to deliver Uganda to the promised land. But one thing that we don't doubt is that we shall get there. We are going to get there. So me, I convinced myself, if the Almighty grants that I cross together with you to the promised land, so be it. But whether or not I get there or not, I know that I'm not going to give up. I'm not waiting for my happiness and satisfaction when we get there. No, me, I'm getting my happiness and satisfaction every day, all along the way. I'm going to celebrate every day. So that even when they kill me tomorrow, I'll die a satisfied man, and I'll know that many others will keep going. So that's how it's supposed to be. Be happy, get our satisfaction in the fact that we refuse to give up. Because not giving up is victory. You cannot fight with somebody that doesn't give up. You can't. As you can see, we are wearing 7 out constantly because everything is on our side. Science and biology is on our side. Time is on our side. The law is on our side. Morality and history is on our side. Even the law is on our side. That's why we refuse to give up. But it challenges and encourages that young people, you young people of Uganda are here. It's like we are back in the 60s, where young people, young men and women, were the ones fighting for their country. A few years ago, 10, 15, it was for the elders. Now young people are into the tough, fighting for their country. That's encouraging. And one other encouraging thing is to see that Mumandi Kemuli is comfortable as one would want to think. Many of you have not been here for long. But you're into the fight for your country. Thank you for not leaving us alone. About home, the situation continues to be there. You know, if he's talking about in Uganda, you don't even need to talk about what happened a year ago. So we just need to talk about what happened yesterday, a week ago, and that will be annoying enough for you to rise to the occasion, for you to even pick guns and fight against that nonsense. I live in Chadondo East, just 2-3 kilometers from Chitezi. And every day I get a notification, oh, nemo family yagundi wafudeyo babiri, oh, nemo family yagundi wafudeyo basatu. I have a neighbor called Haji, atenga bomanyi ba Haji, walaberawo ne embassy, ne walirainawo embassy. My friend Haji lost a family, a wife and 2 children. Baba lise enyumba tena bakolabikako. But this is what happens every day. If it's not a Bududa story, it's going to be a Karamoja story. If it's not a Karamoja story, it's a Kasese story. Now it's coming closer. So many of those that thought, but the politics. Politics ya wasanze levase. Na bazika. Simo taka, na imo kasasiro. So that is where we are. I won't go on and on and on about home. Me, my mission today, and the reason why we come here, is to reignite your hope. Is to keep that hope alive. That's the most important thing to do. I cannot start lecturing you about home. You know what happens home. In fact, the leader wakama home diaspora, mumukuya why? Umanye chago be ichezi. Ngori wakawebase, ne home diaspora na kuri chago be ichezi. So you know what's going on at home. The only question that keeps coming is to The only people that can answer that question It's not you alone, not us alone, but all of us. The diaspora is very important in all struggles for freedom. Look into history. It's those that live in the diaspora that are empowered and facilitated, but most importantly, encouraged fearlessly those that are on ground. So, in this generation, we will say that we are familiar, we are fake, the way about the diaspora. Not the way something that fake people ground. So, when the people in the world is qualified, is an animal for Walaka. There is anything I'm so no one will Only SC, I have some student. Zake yali ali mukusubula na kubeera mu gatoto balodi. But here we are. Many of you never thought you'd be here. Many of you are here because your country is messed up. Many of you dream to go back home to a well-governed country. Kubango manyi ne bono kwa sente nyingi zitya bono de Kampala in a country that doesn't function. You know how it will go. So me, I just want to encourage us to fight for better. Briefly, what are we about? Breaking it down. One, abana bato. Two, those that have said they are apolitical, they are not involved in politics. Now ababate on the fence. And most importantly, even our friends that you make here. Let them know what we are about. We are not just angry young people. No, we are not just hateful of Museveni. Our vision is a new Uganda, a better country. You'll find that Uganda has more natural resources, is more naturally endowed than most European countries. But why are Ugandans poor? How come those resources don't benefit us? We've always given you suggestions, including the fact that centers if you want more revenue, so 10 trillion every year. We've not touched the classified budget that Museveni and his family uses as a personal, wallet and all that. So we can fix our country. We have a natural, we have a young population that is a human resource that no other country has. We are the second youngest country in the world. So that is hope alone. We have educated people. We are the most enterprising people in the world. We are the most hospitable in the world. They are together internationally, but I think we are the most intelligent in the world. But if we are not only going to maximize it. Why? Because our country does not offer what we deserve. Now we have to rise to the occasion and fix that. We can change it. We can change it. Kenyans, once upon a time, were discussing like us in their diaspora. The Rwandans were once upon a time like us. Even we Ugandans, back in the late 70s and early 80s, Museveni, when he was our age, he would come to you and tell me these things so eloquently, only to betray us. So don't bank it on an individual, and I always say you, not even myself. It should be all of us. In that way, Uganda, our vision is servant leadership, where leaders are only servants and the people are the masters. They can even hold leaders accountable. We want leaders to rise to positions of power at the mercy of the people, not at the mercy of the military or the police. So that leader out. That Uganda where everyone is going to be equal with the other. A Uganda that is governed like Canada. Because it's possible. Somebody told me, and I agree with him, Canada. You can be sure that in 5 years, Canada is going to be amazing. Uganda. I think Uganda is going to choose Canada. So we, the people, are the problem. But again, a few people may never get back because you cannot claim that you don't know what should be done. So my call to you, friends, is one, keep thinking and keep thinking hard. Don't be hypocrites. When you are here, learn from here. That's why we go to school. But for me, I consider this like one huge school. Tosobola kubeera nge wammwe govudde mu kyali wammwe gomba n'ogenda e Kampala n'okomawo wammwe mu kyalo ne musigala nga temukyalina toilet. So tosobola kubeera nga gwe wammwe n'ogende ne mu diaspora n'odda e Kampala n'osigala ng'okyalina endowooza y'abasajja b'e Kampala. Mukimanyi bulungi nnyo nti Muganda amawanga, and I always say it because it's the simplest way to put it. Ne bw'obeera mugagga otya, ne bw'obeera mwavu otya. Bw'obeera mwavu nnyo, obwavu bwo okoma mu nnyumba ye bw'ofuluma, you are as rich as the richest Canadian. Kuba enguudo zino zonna ziba zizo, amalwaliro gabaagago, amasomero gabaagago, safety and security tebeerayo. Naye wammwe Uganda ne bw'obeera mugagga otya, obugagga bwo bukoma mu nnyumba ye bw'ofuluma, obeera mwavu ng'omwavu asembayo. Ekiteezo oyinza okubeerawo mu Babulaya n'abadde akyadde bukyazi. N'abadde akyadde bukyazi nga ye roodi naye yeetegerera ebitoloddwa baavu. You cannot tell me there were no rich people's houses that were covered. So nobody is safe. No wonder some of our leaders ran away from Uganda. I was in the 10th parliament with my sister Judith Wali. Gaya sagala kulira muntu yenna ayogera ku nkyukakyuka. Whatever happened, sijja bigendamu naye kansubire ekyo kijja kuyigiriza ffenna. So what's my call to you, friends? My call to you is to continue uniting, knowing that the problem of Uganda has no tribe, has no religion, has no gender, has no ethnicity. It is all cutting across. So continue uniting. It's encouraging here, like all diaspora channels, diaspora chapters that we've been to, that the word tribalism become a Uganda Museveni Africa. We should unite. When you look at somebody, don't look at the language they speak. Don't look at their second name. Don't look at where they come from. Look at what they stand for. So keep uniting. Keep giving us the image that we want people to identify us with. Keep recruiting other people. Explain to them. So you better join us now so that you don't lose the time. I know there's going to be a time. So you better join the winning team because we are winning. And we are winning very, very soon. So keep uniting, recruit others, bring them on board. Keep the hope alive. Keep our people involved. Njagala basaba ekisemberayo ddala baganda bange is to know that in a badly governed country, oba oli wano, oba oli Uganda, we are going to be affected. We are doing what we can as those that are on ground. But you also have a role. To see that now the Speaker of Parliament sanctioned in America and Europe, it is your work. It is your work. To see that Museveni uses taxpayers' money to send the people to Canada to demonstrate on his behalf, that shows your impact. So don't stop. To see that I am alive and I'm here with you speaking to you, that is your work. I would have died in 2018. So like, we did it to save me, let's do it to save the rest. The likes of Ovachile, the likes of Bobi Wine, the likes of Olivia Mutaya. If we push Museveni to actually come out, though he didn't say it in his mouth, but to show that protests work, then continue protesting. Temukkiriza abantu banyigiriza nsi yammwe kufuna mirembe, mubabuze emirembe. Mubabuze emirembe. Buli omuntu musebe nga Museveni afuna pressure. Ntemanyi buli omuntu pressure yabwe tebabulako katono ate nemulikira wakati mbeerezeemu. Obuuli abuuza kuba mulimu bagambe kigozi. So keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't stop. Put pressure on them. Keep them on their tenterhooks. We shall also continue doing what we can do. Please keep connecting with us and do what we all believe is the right thing in the most moral way. I want to thank you. I want to thank the leadership. I want to thank you for being consistent. It has never happened in the history of Uganda that there are resistance chapters all over the world. We have it now. Naye twali si bwe tuli. Museveni ayinza okuba tannaba kugwa naye amaanyi ge yalina si g'alina kati. So tugende mu maaso nga tumunyeenya, tugende mu maaso nga tumunyeenya, tugende mu maaso nga tumunyeenya. You don't have to put a date nti agenda kugwa enkya oba okosa enjoka luli naye tubeere sure nti agenda kugwa. Ffe tunyeenye oyinza okuba omusuubidde kugwa next week ne bagamba waayo wategedde. So let's keep going, friends. Let's keep agitating. Don't stop. Give them pressure. Give them a hard time. When they rob our money, don't allow them to eat it in peace. Give them pressure. Expose them. Post it and tag them and tag the officials that you want to know. Finally, be disciplined. You know, being angry and being a fighter does not mean being indisciplined. Be disciplined. Choose how to be identified. Don't allow your enemy to identify you. Choose the way you want to be identified. And the way you are identified is the way your comrades are identified. So every time you come out to communicate, put your best foot forward. Be in your best mood. Do your research. Be as disciplined and as decent as possible, but don't be kind. Be very hard and hit our enemies hard. Expose them, give them pressure, give them sleepless night. Never know companies are never for God and our country.
Tweyanziza Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert Bobi Wine ne bubaka bwa mulembe nnyo. Bannayuganda mwenna gye muli buli lunaku olukya zukka ng'okimanyi nti buvunaanyizibwa bwabwe teri mulala agenda okututereereza eggwanga laffe wabula ffe tulina okubaako ne bye tukola okulaba nga twongera okuteeka okumountinga pressure ku General Kaguta Museveni, twongere omuteekako omuliro, twongere omuteekako bidi, twongere omuteekako nalo, kintu kyongere okumutama, kyongere okumusiiwa, kyongere okumukalirira eva bire nga ali ku pressure. Nga bwe tukola bye tulina okukola, ensi yaffe ejja kutereera, ensi yaffe ejja kwedisimisa, ensi yaffe ejja kuddamu ebeera ensi eyannamaddala ffenna gye tweyagaliramu era ffenna gye tusinga okukkiririzaamu. Ensi neebeeramu abaana baffe nga baginyumirwa, kubanga ffe tulina okuzimba Uganda teri mulala. Abaana bakulembeze bo balyamu byabwe, bali kukya tulyamu byaffe ngenda, naye ffe tulina okugitereeza eggwanga lyaffe, ffe tulina okugitereeza nerisobola okubeera eryaffe, nerisobola okubeera nnamaddala, nerisobola okulizimba nga wammaggwe ggwanga lya ddala, ggwanga nga lirina eddembe, freedom gwe ngamba, nga tulina opportunities, emikisa egy'okukola nga buli kyokola okukola n'ojjamu akasente ate nga ebirooto byaffe bituukirira wano, nga bw'ogamba njagala kuba bwe nti njagala kino na kino ng'obituukiriza mu Uganda etaliwo leero. Kati n'olwekyo buvunaanyizibwa bwaffe okulwana ennyo okulanga ekyo kibaawo ku baana baffe n'abazzukulu basange Uganda amaggwe nga yatereera, nga enfuufu eno gye tutamu buli wamu nga kizibu okugiraba. Kwa ensimbi eziri ezikola Uganda n'enguudo ne zibeera nga zonna nguudo. Nze neewuunya okutuuka e Kampala n'oyita eno ova mu main n'ogamba kampiteko eno mu ppanya n'osanga yonna nga binnya, n'osanga yonna nga mufuufu, naye ng'ensimbi ezisobola okukola Kampala yenna naaba nga yakayakana yenna nga olwogenda twali kafuufu nakamu, ne kubanga tebaagala kibaluma kibanuguna. Kampala ali bw'atyo n'eggwanga liffe litobeka. N'ekyo tulina okufuna abakulembeze abalina omutima gwa Uganda, abalina okwagala kwa Uganda, ekimu ekijja otunyumira.